What's up, you guys? It's the Rain Vibe back again with another video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Q, known as the Rain Vibe. Oh my gosh. Damn that coffee, okay? We are known as a collective who are here to inspire and enlighten those who may be in need of guidance. So think of celestial, positive vibes, and celestial just type aura, That's what it's giving. We're all about the rain. So let's just get into the reading. I love when people just get straight into tarot readings, even when I watch them online. So why would I not do the same when I know you're looking for that? You're not looking for me to blah blah blah. Even though I can, but I rather use it for the reading. Okay, so today's video is gonna be what are you no scratch that. What will you be overcoming? Okay? Big changes ahead of you. What are you overcoming? Oh my god, hold on. Whoa. From the Shadow Oracle deck, we got rejection. A lot of you are getting ready to overcome rejection, and we got suppression. A conversation. Ooh, hold on. Let me get some more cards, because I'm not even finna, y'all finna have me on 10. Then I got my coffee. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you are finna come out of feeling like not good enough. Or many people have like rejected you in the past. You're gonna be like, you know what? I know my worth. I'm going to stand out on top. I'm going to wear those things that make me feel sexy. I'm going to do all of those things that make me feel aligned to who I truly am and want to be. Okay. And it's funny because these cards fell on the floor, but I saw the Ten of Earth, which is classified as the Ten of Pentacles. And if you are familiar with the Ten of Pentacles, it is one of my favorite cards because it is one of the most positive cards in tarot. Stands for financial stability, stability overall, true abundance and happiness, and a solid foundation, a solid plan. Okay, so with you guys becoming more comfortable within yourselves, learning how to express your feelings, learning how to just love the skin you're in, literally. Okay, so a lot of you may have had like a lot of low self-esteem moments, doubts creeping in, but low self-esteem, um, mostly that's what I'm picking up on, and you're getting ready to just like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm me. No one is going to take care of me or love me the way I do. Look at this. Extravagance, control. Look how bruh, she's filing her nails. I'm telling you, a lot of you are going to like start giving I don't give a fuck type of attitude. Like, I'm gonna do me. I did that. I said what I said. I am me. Get out my face. Like to each his own. I don't think you guys are going to be like mean. I feel like you're going to be so much more of you're going to be showing much more of who you are, that people who can't vibrate on your level anymore are going to feel like you're an ass. Okay, you're an asshole, or you're like just stunning. It's kind of hard to hate someone who is this authentic. Okay, so some of you may be getting ready to be 44 years old. Okay, 444 is popping up. Okay, if you've been saying 444, this is confirmation. But yeah, a lot of people are gonna like people who like look down on you or may have even rejected you. People who have like tried to ghost themselves from you, make you play the side piece, give you the bare minimum. They're going to be noticing like your internal glow up, and this is going to show physically. You guys could be taking care of your bodies more, taking care of your mind more, getting more rest, starting skin routines. I feel like that. Oh my gosh, your money. I feel like a lot of you are really finna boss up with this new attitude, and that's gonna really give you like that boss energy. Okay, why I say that because we have the six. we have the six of earth. Okay, six of earth stands for balance. Could be charity, but it's like balancing the scales between some, excuse me, balancing the scales between finances, work at home life, or just giving away your energy when it comes to other people. But I feel like you guys have put a lot of energy to other people. So this is confirmation with the six of earth. You guys are getting back. You're taking back control of your lives. And now with this balance six of earth coming into play, you guys will now be receiving, okay, equal exchange of energy from other people, other situations, whether it's your job. You're going to be receiving just as much as you put in. Now, also, this could work both ways. So, let's say you guys have been in a relationship and your partner has not been, you feel like your partner has not been putting in enough effort, or maybe you could be the person not putting in enough effort. You're going, if you're, it's either you, because could be you, it's okay, but you or your person is going to be putting in equal, more effort, which is going to make it equal. So if you're at a job, you will be putting in more effort to be a more efficient worker, employee, which is going to bring you significant increase in your finances, bring you respect, and it's going to bring you balance as far as how you cope with just elevating. I feel like you guys are trying to elevate in life. So this is not going to be for no reason. You guys choosing to grow is not for no reason. It's not going to be in vain. I feel like you guys are definitely taking your time in life. You're going to be in situations that you wanted to give up on. Okay? Look, the moon intuition. You don't know, you didn't know if this was like for you, if anything was going to change, if this person was going to change, but you decided to like, you know what? I've been going to own up to your own emotions. I've been going through a lot of things. I used to feel rejected, not good enough. I used to feel like I was dumb, like I couldn't do things the proper way or the right way. I will never get success in this field. I could never create this hobby. This business would never take off to new heights. You guys are letting go of those illusions because I feel like something has happened, okay? If it hasn't happened yet, I feel like you will know. It's going to be something that's going to happen or that has happened. And it's something that you really did not know what the next steps were until something came in and really shifted things very quickly. So you guys are being called to really look into the hidden blessings and how things worked out in like unfamiliar, unconventional ways recently or in the past, and see how God has kind of like guided you through a lot of situations that you really didn't see yourself getting out of. And it's like the answer was within you the whole time, but you doubted yourself. Again, we got the rejection, suppression. You guys doubted yourselves a lot of times. Maybe you had relationships in the past where you suppressed a lot of your own emotions and things could not move forward with that person, okay? Or maybe they suppressed their feelings and they couldn't move forward with you and you had to leave because you can't stoop to their level. And this is growth that you guys are coming into. You guys are realizing that whatever has left your life was meant to be, and everything is a learning lesson. No matter what has walked away or what you have left, everything is always divinely orchestrated, whether we know it or not. So regret is something that you guys are definitely stepping out of. Okay. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards from the Shadow deck. I like this deck. This is the Shadow Oracle deck, just in case you guys wanted to know. Okay. What are the viewers watching coming out of? What are they overcoming? Betrayal. I told you. You guys, some of you have really like been through some things with some people, some situations, some jobs that like you feel like were taking advantage of you or were taking advantage of you when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your emotional investment, and you created ties with these people or these things that created like this toxic pattern that ended up leaping into um, certain future events, or opportunities that should have went, the positive route, but due to negligence and everything that we still need to heal from, things probably weren't not able to move forward. So you're coming out of this stage of playing the victim because I feel like spirit wants you to know that no matter how hard your life was in the past, you have always been. Excuse me, I still got a little cough. It lasts for about I don't know, maybe a week or so. But like I said, you guys are coming out of energy of playing the victim. Spirit wants you guys to know no matter how hard and how long you feel like you've been dealing with a certain deficiency or challenge in life, how hard it was in your past, it's very important for you to know that these challenges and things that you guys went through, you are always 10 times, you are always so much more capable of like picking yourself up and fighting those battles still to this day, and you are like 10 times stronger than that hero that already had the power to defeat the enemy a long time ago. So like you definitely already bossed up, and now you are in more of a position to like really put the beating, really put a hurting, okay, on those energies that try to bring you down, okay. So people will be noticing your relentlessness, your resilience, and a lot of you have been restless, okay, restless, and you probably feel like people don't understand you, or feel like people understand the amount of work it takes to live your life, but it's about being authentic. When you're doing the things that's meant for you, when you're trying to reach goals, you don't have to prove it to anyone else. You doing it for yourself, which means you know the results are coming. You know the evidence is there and all around. You don't have to prove it and tell no one because it's not anyone else's business, and everyone does not have your intuition. No one has your intuition, okay? Everyone doesn't have the vision. Some people are not even in tune with themselves, so how can you expect them to be in tune with you? Which is why I feel like you guys are definitely separating yourself from people who try to belittle you, who try to take advantage of you, people who may have been gossiping about you, that you probably have not witnessed or seen, but you feel some type of energy that these people are not right for me or belong in my personal circle. I don't know what the word going on with me. I'm coughing and yawning, child. They don't even go together. But yes, so you guys are definitely like overcoming a lot of obstacles when it comes to boundaries, when it comes to success, past limits, old limitations. You guys are breaking free from generational karma. Honestly, it's giving generational karma because when you guys come to realization that you have power, and I'm talking about massive generation changing bloodline energy, the fuck, like you, no wonder people are going to be thinking you're like a bitch, okay. You're not a bitch. You're about your business. You're gonna be going to your job and like demanding like respect, but like not verbally. It's just like it's all in your energy. People are gonna be looking at you the way you carry yourself. They're going to be acknowledging you and how efficient, how more productive you're becoming in your work. Like I said, if you weren't really productive in the past, you definitely are now. We got the card confusion. A lot of you, let me see, confusion. Can you see it? This light is like, if you can see the card right here, confusion. So when I'm looking at this card, like this, it looks like this person is cold, and they're being comforted by this cloud in the back. But I feel like the cloud is like, it could be like your own thought bubble. So it's like a lot of you guys have been stuck in this ongoing cycle with these voices in your head that's giving you the roundabout, or it's other people that's been coming to you, telling you, "Oh, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that," but they haven't been coming through like they said they were. They haven't been doing the things that they said they were going to do. People have not been really owning up to their mistakes. Okay, this could be dealing with personal relationships, family members who made promises, broke promises. This could be dealing with your childhood, your mother or father who weren't there for you when you needed them, who gave you promises and never owned up to them or never kept those promises, which led to you feeling rejected, feeling like you were not worthy of love, of comfort. This person is also comforted, so it's like even though I wish this camera would was glare. Even though this person is being like looking kind of like snottish, they're they're alone. Okay, they're holding themselves, okay, in isolation, but they want to be comforted. So it's like you guys have a legitimate reason to feel the type of way that you have. Okay, these emotions that you guys been going through. It's not your fault. Spirit does not want you to feel like you should just have automatically snapped into this higher version of yourself. It's not that. It's just that you know so much more now, and your destiny requires you to overcome these challenges. Okay, and believe it or not, you are able to overcome them just as quick. Life is a journey. So right now, you guys could be called to just accept the fact that things happened and it's time to move on, because what's coming next in your next chapter in life is going to like really overshadow those things that used to really upset you and make you feel uptight. Look, numbness. To feel pain is to be alive and human. What I just said. So you guys, like I said, life is a journey. I just said this. Life is not a journey. So you are understanding, this is so confirmation. You are understanding that you will not always heal right away. So with you even still carrying on that pain or the neglect feeling from the past, as long as you are striving forward and have your mind setting your eyes on a prize, nothing else matters but greatness, which is still destined for you, because you have already made the decision to move forward. You have like we all have emotions, okay? Like I said, people don't allow anyone else to make you feel like you shouldn't like feel your emotions, because this person, some people could think this person is mean because they got like their shoulder, they got their arms crossed, but they obviously they want to be held. This shadow in the background is cloud. So people may not understand, or people may have judged you for coming off a certain way, but they don't know your story, and it's not meant for them to know your story. If you happen to tell them and they understand, that's good. But for people who don't know your story and have tried to make you feel like you shouldn't feel the way you feel, ignore them. They don't know you. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know what it takes to be you. You are deserving to express yourself and take as much time as you need to process emotional pain, okay? To understand why you had to go through it and what lessons may have been brought up, been risen from to the surface. But understanding that just because you don't heal or forget about a situation right away, and sometimes you're never going to forget about a certain moment that may have like hurt you. You are human as well. Yes, you are a god and goddess, and you hold all of these majestic abilities and powers, but you also have a human side. And with mastering the spiritual, which I feel like you guys are very in tune, you are also mastering the human life, okay? The experience of being authentic by saying, okay, for example, I feel hurt. Yes, I'm sad today. I don't want to talk today. I had to cut everybody off because I wanted time to myself. That's being authentic. It may not always seem like the right action to everyone else, but you understand what you've been going through and you want to be better. So If you need time to process your own emotions and then communicate later, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. You need to understand your life is meant for you. So do what you do. Ah, here, let me stop playing. But not for real. Let's get some more cards. I need to eat because my stomach is like, I play so much. And I'm playing so much. You know what? But it's funny. You're like, I'm naturally playful, but I feel like a lot of you guys, like going back into the solitude and feeling numb, feeling pain of people like rejecting you for just being yourself. Some people could reject you for being weird. I feel like you guys are gonna find more happiness and just excitement with being alone, learning more about yourself, having fun with actually processing those old pains and events and moments and allowing yourself to just feel love. Start having fun by yourself. Start taking yourself out to eat. Start just going to places that make you feel alive, okay? Because again, you're human as well and you can do so much spiritual work, candles, rituals, all that, right? Affirmations, but our mind and our body are two completely different worlds. Okay, they form totally different mindsets. Okay, they both have a mind of their own. I'll say. Okay, so spirit and body, whatever. But they are all one. But you have to equally support both, and that goes back into the equal exchange of energy. So if you haven't been dealing with someone romantically or any issues with like family or a particular person, this could be you guys overcoming the challenges of imbalance when it comes to yourself. So the confusion could have been like, okay, what is my body asking for? My body is feeling this way, but my mind is saying something else. If your mind is telling you to lay down, rest, read a book, and if your body is telling you need to rest, you need to rest, or to get this checked up, or to start eating this type of food, to stay away from this person, like you have to start listening to yourself. So with the card numbness, you guys may have just been out of tune. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were actually out of tune with your intuition recently, okay? Or they have been, yeah, because of the moon here, and the four of Pentacles, four of Earth. You guys have definitely like been feeling like I don't know what to do and I don't care anymore. Like my intuition doesn't work. I don't know what to do. Like whatever, right? That type of energy. You are starting to understand that the things that once seemed complex and difficult to understand, it's because you allowed yourself to take on other options and opinions and facts that were outside of you, you know? So any question or moment that you guys come to and need a solution to, you need to ask yourself, you know, where where do I feel like the solution can come from? Can it come from someone else? When you genuinely feel like, okay, the answer isn't going to come from you personally, and it may guide you to someone else. But make sure that you guys will actually be coming into balance and feeling at one with yourself when making decisions. So decisiveness is coming up. When you guys make decisions in the upcoming future, you guys will actually be more in tune with your intuition, with yourself, only because you're starting to be at peace with yourself. And like I said, this could be due to more rest, taking care of your body, going to the gym. I feel like whatever it is, you guys are definitely learning to understand yourselves more. And by understanding yourselves, you'll be able to understand your partner. Okay? Oh, we got, hold up, workaholic. What I just talked about balance. Look, Six of Earth. I already feel like you guys, whoever is watching this, you work so freaking hard. People know you do, okay? So feeling like suppression and rejection, feeling like no one sees your efforts. What I just told you, it's not for no one else to know. It's for you to know. It's for you to do. If that's what you choose to do, you got this goal, spirit. guided you to certain places to do certain things for a reason. It may seem hard at first, but you gotta understand you had that vision. You knew what it took, and you put yourself in the situation that you are now. Your higher self did because it knows, he or she knows exactly what it's going to take to get to the next level. And though it may seem overwhelming, that's why it's even more important to take it easy on yourself, because every day it's seeming like you guys are so busy. Okay, and there are a lot of things coming left and right, but it's very important to be grounded within who you are and learn how to become one with who you are, so you can be decisive on what intentional actions you need to take. I don't feel like you guys have time to really be around people who don't know their intentions. Remember, we got confusion. Let me pull that card out. You guys do not need to be around people like people that are confused anymore. You're gonna be speaking up, because you can't. Your energy, your higher self, this chapter, next version of you, cannot allow anyone who is confused or unclear about their intentions with you to be in your life anymore. So it's either these people step up or step on. I mean, I'm sorry, step out. I don't know what I like step on. I don't know where that came from, but I feel like you guys definitely will be stepping on, like your haters in a sense, like any down talk, any downplay. You know, people been trying to like downplay you, that you don't work hard, or you're not good enough, or you're not attractive enough, like your business won't be successful, or you'll never achieve things that you may have told other people about. Like, people know you have a gift, and they don't have to tell you, but I feel like a lot of them don't tell you because they don't want you to know how gifted and talented you really are. And if they told you, they will feel insecure about themselves, because it'll make them question why they can't work just as hard with the workaholic card here. And the truth of the matter is they can, but confusion, they don't know themselves. So a lot of you are coming to understanding with the Six of Earth balance. You're going through so much emotional. You will understand your emotions on a deeper level, learning your self discovery journey. You're so deep in it because you are meant to understand humans, the way the mind thinks. For whatever reason, your higher self, the universe, has orchestrated this, put all of this together. It's like a setup, right? That and it's been a setup, like starting, like this setup started years for, like, from birth, right? And it's all leading up to this moment where you guys are like master minds, where you can like see through master manipulators. Like, it's like a technician. Like, you guys are going to be like so strategic. You know what buttons to press to kind of like reveal certain things out of people. And not only that, but you're able to do it to yourself first and foremost. And you're going to be focusing more on yourself and understanding exactly what it is that you want and what you need in life to make you feel fulfilled and happy. Now, I want to take a pause right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you would like more readings or check out more of my videos, my other YouTube videos on YouTube currently, you can follow me on social media at Instagram. On Instagram, I don't know what the hell's going on with me, in the way I'm talking, but anyways, who cares? I'm being myself. Okay. I did the video here. Give me a break. I'm just talking shit, you guys. But no, Instagram 7HERAINVIBE. That's 7HeRainVibe on Instagram, and TikTok at Rain RAINVIBE 7 on TikTok. I love you guys. Personal readings, just DM or comment down below. DM me, doesn't matter. All right. Mwah, mwah, mwah.